I think we had plans to try to get adamantine and upgrade our sky. Oh crap, I need to talk to her so she'll stop pestering me. But I don't think I'll do that. Magical sky is the important thing, just that we have a magical weapon. 2. If I recall correctly, the guy we can get the adamantine from is very good warrior, and there's no good way for us to kill him at this point. We could just hide him around, basically run away from him, shoot him with ranged weapons. But I don't want to do that, especially since we don't really have any real need to do that. We have other things to do, and the weapon we have now is good enough. There is one other thing that's sort of influencing that. I don't think the weapon we could make is particularly useful for anything. That's recollection though, it could be wrong. Sea River Sky. Adamantine is very valuable, it can do very good weapons. I just don't think this is one of them. So I'm not that keen on going after it. It could be useful, but I don't think it will be all that meaningful. So we might as well continue with the prison situation, try to find a solution to this.
I shall do as you ask.
This seems to be something right up our alley. We don't have to struggle too hard. We can constantly make progress, gain some loot. So this is good.
Now you got me, man!
We're opening the prison cells. I don't think there's any prisoners in them, so I'm not too worried about opening them up. If there's something there, there's loot and people we want to get out of there.
Now you got me, man! I'll carve you up! I shall do as you ask. I shall do as you ask. It is done.
These have fantastic damage resistance. We need pretty much a critical hit to be able to damage these. So, in many ways, if we have a chance to produce some kind of elemental damage weapon, that would be my first choice at this point. Simply so we can get by without having a thief.
It is done.
3 arrows. 3 arrows. A lock chest. 29 arrows. Oh, what trash. Absolute trash. It's the level scale loot. I just don't get it why you would start a trash. What's the design principle there? You want to make the player feel like looting things is a gigantic waste of time and busy work they don't want to do. That way they'll be inclined to play your game longer. In the vain hopes that at some point they might get something worthwhile, but that never comes along. So later they think the game sucks ass, and the developer is totally incompetent, and they'll have no fun playing it.
Well met.
Former guard. You're with them, aren't you? The former prisoners. Please don't hurt me. Relax. I set you free, didn't I? I thought maybe you're one of them to come take me downstairs. I'm Commander Ralston, by the way. I used to be in charge of this floor. I could use some information. All right, but the sooner I get home to my family, the happier I'll be. How did you end up in that cell in the first place? Hard to say. One afternoon, the head jailer just went down and unlocked the door to the pits. He walked right in there and all the prisoners walked right out. The fighting lasted a couple of days, but all of us guards have been captured now, or worse. And the head jailer? Apparently he's still down there. The prisoners have damn well crowned him king. If you ask me, the whalings got him and driven him mad. Do you know anything about the prisoners? The former prisoners, you mean? They're cruel, vengeful. When they came, we weren't ready for them. I saw a dozen friends cut down around me. It was horrible, sir. They threw a bunch of us guards in the pits too, for the head jailer, they said. Like he's going to eat them or something. Okay, enough questions. Good. If they see me out of my cell, I'm a dead man. Okay, get out of here then. I've cleared the way for you. Yes, sir. Wish me luck. Well, he was of no use to us. What kind of loot are we gonna get? A gold piece! An entire gold piece! That feels good. Feels good to get the good loot. Ooh, cure light wounds, 5 gold piece.
I shall do as you ask.
Ooh, a lock chest. This is where the real good stuff is.
It is done.
A floor spar and 3 gold pieces. A floor spar is worth a few gold coins. It's not a valuable gem either. 3 gold, 2 gold, and a floor spar. It's just... why bother even have this kind of an area here? It's busy work at these rewards. Ooh. A good massacre going here. They're not exactly well equipped to handle 2 warriors. What do I care? I don't... 12 bullets. Basically 12 pieces of rock.
Taste my savage fury!
Is that what they call it these days? Robe of Light. What's with the Robe of Light? I think it's because of our level again. It's... Ooh, we're 10 points from a level up. It's basically worth 50 coins. It's fairly worthless item. But it seems like every sort of, well, sort of a boss is basically giving us the money. Don't know why. Level up. Fighter, more strength please. And 1 point of discipline. Yep. And dodge. We're gonna need a lot of feats before we can take any weapon master levels. A lot of feats. I think expert mobility, was it spring attack? Whirlwind attack,
I shall
at
do as you
least.
ask.
Either way, it's a lot of level ups before we are ready to get any weapon master levels. And that's if we use every feat we get to get those requirement feats. We probably are. Just so we can get access to it a little bit faster. Knockdown might be an exception. That's something that's very useful, and we might take that. It'll make a difference, especially against spellcasters. Usually they have a tendency to have a lot of attack spells that basically make us take damage when we hit them, or they turn invisible or something like that. Something very annoying if we can't interrupt them, and a knockdown is pretty much the best way to interrupt even a K-roll spellcaster. Damage won't do, they have enough concentration to...
Get 'em!
Okay, very odd looking guard dogs. Looks like hellhounds, to be honest. That's exactly what they are, I think. Why didn't they use the dog model? There are dogs in this game. Why hellhounds? Because they have the spiked collar. That's why. Stairs down. I guess we're entering the areas where the more dangerous criminals were. I wonder if there actually are more dangerous criminals or just... Oh. Psst. Into the lockdown, quick, before the patrols see us. Looks like some kind of elven chap.
I greet you.
Immernick. You're not with the prisoners, are you? Why did you ask? You're mistrusting. Not the sign of a hunter. I guess that means you're being hunted, just like me. I'm the last guard left, I think. I think you could answer some questions for me? I don't see why not. We're safe in here. What do you know about this floor of the prison? It's the security layer. Supposed to be a buffer zone between the regular prisoners and the troublemakers we throw down the pits. Okay, what are the pits? That's where you're headed. There aren't many cells down there except those the prisoners built themselves. What they did to the pits was their business. Where are the former prisoners holed up? They're barricaded themselves in the central guard room. They're sending out patrols, but it's pretty haphazard. I've killed off a couple without them noticing. Are there any storerooms? Yeah, you'll find them to the north and the south. Are the doors locked or unlocked? The cell doors are locked, but the others should all be open. You can get inside a lockdown and seal it up. You should be safe inside. Which means we would have a resting place. Definitely think I want to change the shape of the armor if I can. Bothers me that I can see where my head should be. With these, the neck, there's no real... No, the neck is, I think, a little further back. Or they don't have such an obvious head hood. Yeah, that's all I need to know about the prison. Armor. Modify armor appearance. Yes, I want to modify the neck. It doesn't actually change what we want. So, like I say, it's the torso then, I guess. Yeah, this is much better. Doesn't have a such an obvious place where it is supposed to come out of. What the fuck is this? I think this is some kind of female armor. Oh, yeah, I'm taking this. This is so sexy. Ah, god damn it. Look at those breasts. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, let's go. No, you need to. No, don't
just stand there.
Door.
Crack some heads.
Maybe we have a confused gender issues or something. Other way, the armor we are wearing now is terrible, so we're going to get rid of it very soon anyway.
Get 'em!
I'll slit your throat! Oh,
Holy shit, they have a mage there.
Okay, everyone follow me.
I shall do as you
and
ask.
see how it's done.
Yeah, we just don't want to stand there doing nothing while the mage is charging up spells.
Crack some heads.
I'll have your head!
Now you got me,
Escape
man.
sorcerer.
Don't just stand there.
It's invisible. That's fireball. We won't survive another. And the bastard turns invisible again. And there's the second fireball. This is the problem. I basically noticed the bastard after it was solved that he had been buffing himself for some time. At that point, it's too late. The invisibility is what really was the problem. We couldn't get reliable hits on it anymore. Here's the bastard. It's actually very tough. Yeah, very difficult. For a mage, it has a huge amount of hit points.
This day is your last!
Kill it! Kill it! Yeah, the sorcerer was the only real difficult opponent here. Boots of probably reflex +1, so fairly worthless item. I'm complaining about the loot, but I'm not a huge fan of games where very powerful items are given like they're nothing. However, that doesn't mean that can be done well, even if you keep some of them. As long as there's some kind of reasonable cap to what you're getting. So yeah, you're getting good items right from the start, but they're not going to be scaling forever. You just got a few good items, and that's it.
I shall do as you ask. It is done. I shall do as you ask. By Uthgar's blood!
I really wanted elemental damage weapon. I think we can break anything because critical hit on a weapon like this does so massive amount of damage. Yeah, and we did it for 24 goals.
I'm gonna rip your head off and make it my puppet!
Yeah, these guys are doing 1 point of damage per hit. They're not even proper enemies, really. Still, where are there more enemies? Can't rest, so there's something nearby.
We die this day!
The half orcs are decent. They do normal damage. Let me guess. Loot that is worthless.
By Uthgar's blood!
What's wrong with this thing?
I think this is good enough of a
Don't just stand there!
container that it can't
Crack
be
some
smashed.
heads! Yeah! Don't just stand there! Crack some heads!
I'm going to lead them. I don't care. It's probably better that I haven't been looting things anyway. I mean, if you're going
The
to...
rage of the Red Tiger unleashed!
Don't just stand there! Crack some heads!
I mean, if the loot is this worthless, truly, then it would have been a waste of time anyway. That's the way down, which is where we want to go.
Die!
Well, these guys aren't worth much, but I'll take everything I can get. Still, we don't have to fight for every last experience point, mainly because we are a fighter. It does make some difference now, but it's usually the spellcasters who really have something to benefit from getting every last piece of experience you can get your hands on. Because it could be the difference between getting access to level 9 spells at all.
Red Tiger, unleash! The rage, my youth scars! I'll carve you up!
With us, it's probably barely worth anything. A little bit of an attack bonus.
I'm gonna rip your head off and make it my puppet!
Okay, this should be destroyable. We're not getting the weapon ineffectiveness it is. Yeah, it's just very, very damage resistant. And can take quite a lot of damage. And it probably has something like 20 gold pieces worth of crap anyway.
It is done.
A bottle of ale. A fucking bottle of ale. Okay, I'm not looting anything. If you're not gonna bother giving me something even remotely worthwhile, why would I bother looting in the first place? Screw that. Looting is for rogues anyway. We're not a rogue, so we can just ignore that. Once we really start to have levels, let's say something like 6, maybe 7, then we can return to this looting business.
Die!
Get him!
I'll slit your throat!
Ooh, that's quite a lot of people they have here. I don't want to go inside, mainly because they might have some something like a sorcerer level guy in there too. Yeah, I'm unable to reach enemies. Galen the Red Tiger. You die on me, you can stay dead. Although I can't survive on my own, at least it'll take a lot more effort. Yes, traps are causing the problem. Well, we certainly have enough prisoners here for us to cut down. They're all just trash. What is this?
For the Oath Guards!
Guard. At least it was worth 50 gold, 50 experience points. So a proper goddamn enemy. Not exactly a good one, but at least we gained something from killing it. Gang leader. This is my territory now, and I'm not going down without a fight. I wasn't suggesting that you did. Die with a fight then. All good to me. It's not that good of a fighter, so definitely lose.
You and me! Let's go!
Still might be worth 100 experience points. Might even have some worthwhile loot. Six shurikens. Problem is, I'd have to pay more money to identify these than they are worth, so again, they're not worth picking up. Double axe +1. You're unable to view this companion's inventory. That's actually a thing that's also going to be changed. I think the first expansion brought the actual ability to manage your inventories. Could be wrong about that. I know Horde of the Underdark certainly has that feature. For good reason. It's the companions are a little more than glorified accessories if you can't really make any changes to them. I mean, if you can't decide what class they are, what they're going to develop, what equipment they are to use, you can't really develop any strategies or tactics or synergies with them because they have what they have and you're stuck with that. So again, it's another thing that at least on the original campaign heavily steers things towards single player, ignoring totally what the other guy can do.
Ooh, now you got me, man!
Looks like we're nearing the end of this level. Padded armor. That's terrible. Kurdan Feint. Overpowering half-orc. Excellent. Because these aren't dangerous at all, are they? It's basically Dalen, except probably more better. Head Jailer Alefin. Not that difficult. Captain Alefin looks wrong. It's hard to explain why. He seems to move as though imitating someone else. Each step is slightly exaggerated and forced.
Deal with these nuisances, Kurdan, or your body will be the next I possess.
Yes, Master. We'll lay wait for them here.
Don't just stand there!
Yes, Master.
Crack
I
some
my
heads!
servant.
Yeah, he's... Oh crap. This was a good fight. Still, I think we can take him on. We just got unlucky here, we probably have to load.
surrender to you.
Good choice. Actually, we might as well do this.
I found...
Let's go. Since we're here, let's get... Oh, we have the array-based armor. That's what we have, right? Not quite, but...
Welcome. Do you have news of the...
something like that. Totally impractical armor. Where all the vitals are not protected. Well, at least it's goddamn sexy. Yeah, I'm not going to discuss things with you, sorry.
I'm gonna rip your head off.
And a critical hit. Oh my god. How unlucky can we get? We're basically dead, but... And a crash. This isn't instability in the game. It's corruption of save games, and it's not exactly the data that's being corrupted. It's the images. So it's easy to get bypass. You just delete the images in the saved game folder. I think it's a problem with the... I don't think I've ever encountered it outside the original campaign, and even in the original campaign it doesn't happen all that often. But yeah, this is annoying, very annoying.